the new world's largest destroyer. This is the U.S. Navy's most advanced warship. It's a unique vessel that cost $23 billion to develop. There is only one currently active ship in the Zumwalt class. She's the world's only stealth ship. She can generate more energy than a small power plant, and she's being fitted with hypersonic missiles. Here's everything we know about Zumwalt. The ship's most striking feature is her shape. USS Zumwalt is narrower at the top than at the bottom. This design is known as tumble home. It was chosen to reduce the destroyer's radar signature. Zumwalt is 610 feet and displaces almost 16,000 tons. But she has the cross-section of a fishing boat. There are actually 3 ships in the Zumwalt class. One is undersea trials, another in special service. So that leaves the lead ship, USS Zumwalt. For the Navy, she's a symbol of American dominance. But for many others, she symbolizes unchecked spending. After all, who needs a $3 billion stealth warship? Why build a stealth ship for surface fire support anyway? Wouldn't she be tracked visually? Indeed, the unique destroyer was plagued by development problems. The class was designed for land attack and naval fire support missions. So USS Zumwalt was armed with a pair of 155mm deck guns. This was called the Advanced Gun System. It's a lethal piece of long-range naval artillery. 6 systems were built, with 3 per ship. There was just one tiny problem. There's no ammo for these guns. It hasn't been produced for years. The long-range land attack projectile costs around $1 million per shot. This is way too much, even for the US Navy. So it canceled the procurement a month after USS Zumwalt was commissioned. As a result, the Zumwalt class was trimmed. Only 3 of the planned 32 ships were built. By 2018, senior Navy officials were publicly griping. They considered scrapping the main guns. An even more exotic proposal was then floated. The Navy wanted to install railguns on Zumwalt ships. These experimental weapons fire kinetic rounds at 5,700 miles per hour. Ultimately, railguns were canceled too, but the reason they were even considered is worth mentioning. A railgun is an electromagnetically powered cannon. It requires 25 megawatts of energy to operate. The Zumwalt class is the first ship to utilize an integrated power system. The destroyer generates 78 megawatts of power. That's almost as much as a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier. Even with all systems running, there'll still be enough left to power a small town. Zumwalt also boasts a very large flight deck. There's enough space to operate F-35 jets, MV-22 Ospreys, and drones. The destroyer's vertical launch system is also state-of-the-art. So after the naval guns were scrapped, a new upgrade began. Zumwalt will now have an integrated conventional prompt strike system. It's a fancy name for a hypersonic missile. The CPS is a boost-glide hypersonic weapon system. It consists of 2 main parts. One is a 2-stage solid-fueled rocket booster. This gets the missile to speeds above Mach 5. The other element is the common hypersonic glide body. USS Zumwalt will be the first to receive this capability. She's being upgraded at Ingalls Shipbuilding in Mississippi. The CPS is still in development. But don't they say, third time's a charm?